Hey, welcome, welcome. Guess we're just gonna have a look at a few races in this video. Gonna have a look at some dirty driving, some not so dirty driving, some what we presumed was dirty driving, which wasn't. And yeah, just some good racing action. Some really clean driving on daily race C for this week. There's some good highlights. But first we're going to start with daily race B, Interlagos, Brazil. Quick 5-lap race. Qualifying time's absolutely rubbish. Yeah, start at the back. Let's have a look. Our first main incident was in this race, where we thought, after this race, I was fuming. I thought we just got taken out. Just wiped out the race. So save the video to watch. It's definitely worth saving. So yeah, starting P11. We're in the Supra. Just trying to do as best as possible. We're thinking if we get like the top 6 or 7, it would have been a decent race. We thought, just try to drive clean, take as many positions as possible. I think we've got a Supra ahead of us, or it might be a Peugeot RCZ. I think it is a Peugeot RCZ. I think the first dirty move comes from the guy behind us. So everything's all kosher now. And then we get dive bombed into this corner, pushed out. I didn't really appreciate that too much. We're going to have a look at it from his angle. I think that he might have thought there was going to be a gap, but it definitely wasn't a gap. So we're going to take the corner, just get absolutely pushed wide. We didn't really appreciate that too much. We knew it was on our outside gear, so if he isn't going to give us room, we didn't give him room. So it was a little bit dirty by me, but it was dirty by him in the first place. So if he wants to drive like that, then we won't give him no space. He absolutely spins out. He was a little bit naughty, but he was a little bit naughty. So if you're going to be naughty, then expect other drivers to be naughty back, not leave the space. Got pretty poor exit out of this corner. Stayed at 3rd gear. Allowed the German to get pretty close behind. Well, it's going alright. We're in P10. We started P11. It's not going too bad. We have dropped away from the guys in front. The main issue is with the guy in front of us, the Finnish guy, but that was on lap 5. We'll have a look at that when we get to it. Everything pretty kosher on this lap, nothing really happened. The German had a few looks here and there, but managed to catch the Finnish guy ahead of us. Get back in some kind of tow. We had a little incident with the Spanish guy ahead of the Finnish guy. This is all pretty kosher so far. Come down to this braking point. I thought maybe we tapped someone here, but we didn't. It was a pretty good move, pretty clean driving. We got one position here. A little bit naughty by the Spanish guy. We just come through. Going to P8, it's going pretty good. But yeah, this was a move. I thought it was a little bit naughty by the Spanish guy. We're just in his toe. He goes to cover the inside, fair dues. We're going to swing it to the outside. He just swings it to the outside, knocks us off track. I thought that was a bit naughty. Finnish guy is just coming through. German guy's going to come through, but we're going to hold the inside. I thought that was a bit naughty by the Spanish guy. He's going to go to the inside, at least leave room on the outside for a car on the outside. But we managed to hold P8. It's all pretty clean. Now I was just hoping to get to the Spanish guy. See if we get that P7. Definitely wasn't going to leave him room doing it. Wasn't going to drive too dirty, but we got a little bit out of sync on that corner. Finnish guy comes through. Blocks the inside. Don't know what the guy behind was up to. Spinning all over the place. We're down in P9. Finnish guy covers the inside. This was a nice move. So Finnish guy's covering the inside. We're going to brake late on the corner, sweep around the outside. Hopefully hook up the next, be in front for the inside for the next corner. So we hook it up pretty nice, leave space, got the inside for this corner. Managed to get through, easy pass, pretty nice move. Up to P8, go chasing. Just 1.5 laps left, so looked like P8 was the best we were kind of going to get here. Didn't do that corner too well. But other than the guy on the first lap, dive bombed us, and the Spanish guy, the racing's been pretty clean. The Finnish guy's still in our tow. And this is where I had the issue coming down here. So he's going to squeeze us, cut across us, he's going to go a bit wide. We're going to go into him there, and I thought we were just taken out here. Goes into us, and yeah, we were taken out. We'll have another look from this angle. So he's on the outside, cuts across us to get the apex, which came too much speed, and then hitting us there, then hits us there, and then we're out. And I was pretty fuming. I was like, what the hell? Then let's watch it from his point of view. So he's going to cut across us into our line, and then there, going into the side. So I think he's just out of control. He's out of control. There's nothing he can do. And yeah, it's not really his fault if he can't control the car. So I looked back at it and I was like, alright, it's not really dirty driving. There's nothing he could have done. But then, theoretically, it's really my fault. Yeah, all this is his fault, yeah. But I shouldn't be going into him there, which causes him to lose control. Takes me out. I should have not carried it, just left off the throttle a little bit through the corner, not gone into the side of him, taken this one wide, and I would have had the inside for this corner. So really it's my own fault, really. It's got nothing to do with him. We're taken out. Managed to finish the race P12, I think it was. P10, and yeah, weren't too bad. That was the first incident, so yeah, I was pretty fuming after the race. I wasn't happy, and then watched the replay, and yeah, it's kind of my own fault, really. It's not really his fault. So that's why you should never presume someone's dirty driving. Oh, let's go and have a look at daily race C. This was a pretty good race. Everyone who's raced this race knows how hard it is to control the car. Getting back on the throttle, going side by side. It's pretty tough. Definitely had some of the best racing in daily race C in this race. But we had incidents coming into the last sector on the 5th lap, and I thought it was definitely my fault. I was like, even after the race, I said in the chat, I was like, what happened? But then the guy left. I was like, shit, I must have done something pretty bad. But then, yeah, watch the replay again. And, yeah, we'll have a look. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this was late at night, so there's only 12 drivers in the lobby. We're going to start P4. Decent qualifying time. GT in front. We've got there's a Danish flag in P2 and a German ahead of us. German had a bad start. We're getting the lead pretty quick. Get ahead of him. Take around the outside of this one. Leave him space. Inside up to P3. Nice move. So yeah, just thinking, keep it clean. Make sure we keep it clean. Got to look after your rear tyres. You've got to set the brake bias to like 4 to the rear. Set them back tyres. You can't spin out. If you spin out, you just destroy your tyres. Your race is over. P1's got a penalty. We'll go up and have a look at these guys up here. Drops down to P2. Definitely have to be as smooth as hell in this race. We come into the action P3. Go a bit wide there. P2's got a penalty, he's going to serve it here. Hoping to jump up to P2 now. This is all really clean racing between everyone. Everyone really clean, which is good. Here we're up to P2. We're going to leave him space. We're going to have the inside. A little bit messy, but still no one died. It's pretty good. See if we can go chase down this P1. P4 is getting in the action. Pretty respectful, pretty good driving. We've got P3 in our tow. Does he get a penalty for that? Went to the inside, so we're going to go side by side. Are we? No. Come down to hard braking section. Getting bumped along, but still it's pretty clean. Everything's pretty clean. So we managed to get away there. So we knew he wasn't going to be able to get side by side into these corners. Yeah, the next sector is full pace. Let's change this to go on board, and then we just watch the acceleration meter. Like we're in 7th gear, just drop off, straight on the accelerator. This is all pretty hard to link this all up, link it up as fast as possible. You don't want to let off, you don't want to lose too much time. Definitely a really good fast flowing section. P1's got pen. So yeah, now we're just chasing, absolutely chasing. We had a good first lap, looked after the tyres really well. Absolutely hunting now P1. P3 staying in it, P4 staying in it. We had a little incident with P3 on their last fast section. And really, you're going through a corner that can only one car can go through. And I think it's just irresponsible driving by him. He gets wiped out. We'll have a look in a bit. We'll see it. And really, should just be more patient. especially if your car's not in a favourable position. Just be more patient, pick your battles better, where you're going to make your moves. There, P1 serves his pen. It's going to get right up close. But it's definitely a battle for the first top three. Everyone wants to get away, everyone wants to get a break in the front. P2 will not be happy. Again, leaving space. So like leaving space is like leaving space on the inside. So we'll watch the corner. He definitely has space for a car on the inside. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I should have left a tiny bit more space. But it's all good. Everyone gets through cleanly. British guy now in P2 getting in the action. He started P1, GT Sean. This is all really respectful driving between everyone. P3 gets through, he's in the P2. Everyone clean on the throttle. Everyone giving each other space. 3 wide. This is literally crazy driving. 3 wide and 3 wide and going down here. I'm surprised no one's getting wiped out. But it just shows all these guys are pretty good drivers. Again, we're going to be in front for this last sector. We're so close. So I swerve left, right. I don't want to get in the toe. Get in front of me before these corners. Our Norwegian guy goes to the outside, and this too wide through these corners is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's hard to just go by yourself through these corners. And now P3, like, you shouldn't be sticking your car here, because I'm going to have to carry speed through here. I'm not going to back out because I've got the inside. He has to back out. There's no way we both are going to make this corner here. There's no way. Yeah, I missed the apex on the inside, but it's crazy. P3 should really be choosing his overtakes a bit more wisely. There's no way 2 cars are going to get through there full pace. And when you look at it, he gets absolutely wiped out, but it's not really my fault. It's hard enough to get through that section on yourself without getting a penalty. Yeah, he should be backing out, just giving me the corner. And I think it's just bad. It's bad race management by this guy, and he gets taken out. It's unfortunate. Definitely weren't deliberate from my side. If you look at it from my angle, yeah, we're battling this guy, leaving him space. He's going to try to tuck up the inside, but he should be backing out. It's just so tough. He managed to hold it, got the German behind. It's definitely worth picking your battles. Just be more wise about how you do it, when to do it. If your car's in a bad position, just back out. Live to fight another day. A couple more corners later, you'll be back in it, challenging again. Maybe we can get the position. Now we're in P2. Yeah, we just go chasing, absolutely chasing. P1's got away a bit. The guy behind picks up a penalty, but we're getting away from him. Just go chasing down P1. 2.5 laps left. P1's pretty quick, started P2. GT Sean and P5 now. That crash would have absolutely destroyed his tyres. His tyres would have fallen off the cliff. So like you can see, our tyres now are pretty good. But let's go and have a look at Sean's. And his is just, yeah, a little bit worse. maybe twice as bad as ours. Everyone's tyres about the same, but you have a look at Sean's and his tyres on the rear is just, yeah, a bit more worn. So it's just going to make his race a lot harder. So yeah, just chasing, trying to chase down this P1. Being as smooth as possible, smooth on the throttle, smooth on the steering. We are on controller, which is, I'm pretty sure most of these guys here, well the guy in P1 I'm pretty sure he's on the wheel. I'm pretty sure Sean was on the wheel, he might have been on controller. Just keeping it smooth on the throttle, carrying the pace around the corners. Just going to chase it, absolutely chase it. Don't want no wheel spin, don't want to cost yourself time. 2 attempts here and 2 attempts there is just definitely going to cost you. So I'm not sure what happened to P1, but it seems to have made a little bit of a mistake. Closed down the time. Through the section again. Managed to hook that up pretty nice, staying on the throttle. 180 miles an hour through these corners. Off the throttle a little bit there in the 6th gear, swing it around, stay pretty good. Gaining on P1 just a little bit all the time. 2 attempts here, 2 attempts there. Swing it through here, down to P3, down to 3rd gear. Now we're right behind him. I think we come through with a 1:19.6 and that's the best lap I've done all week. First time in the 1:19s on the race. I think our qualifying time was 1:17.8. Now we'll be right behind P1. We're going to put the pressure on. Both got wheel spin there. It's unfortunate for us. But yeah, we just absolutely chase it. Where's P3? P3 is a bit way back now. And if anyone knows how to do this corner in the slipstream, so we're in the slip, dirty air goes, swings you wide, up to 6th gear. Just come off the throttle a little bit. You can even drop to 5th gear just to swing the car around more. Yeah, just chasing, absolutely chasing. Hoping that P1's tyres fall off a little bit. Going for the win for sure. It's definitely a two-way battle. Race is definitely not over. Riding the slipstream. Once you're in the slipstream, it's just so advanced. Yeah, so much of an advantage. Gain so much time. Don't let the guy in front get away. Gonna leave. Make sure he's going to stay in front of us. Even if we went too wide, we make a mistake there. Gets away from us again. I think we lose the slipstream again. Just couldn't believe it on the 4th lap. Hey, just don't give up. Never give up. Absolutely chasing through these corners again, hook it up pretty nice, hitting the apexes, staying in 7th gear, staying on the throttle, drop off the throttle a little bit here, in the 5th gear. I thought I was going to get pinned for that, but we managed to hold it okay. Still just chasing, get a pretty good exit out of that last corner every lap. 3:20.3 is a good lap, only 5 tenths, half a second off the last lap. It's pretty good on these tyres. All the lap times are pretty consistent, and that's the thing, you have to be consistent. So you drop it down to 5th, get the rotation, back to 6th. Yeah, the let off as well, and we're running his toe. We've got to, now, all we think about now is making sure we're in P1 for the last sector. Have to be in P1 on the last sector, else we're not going to win the race. Unless P1 makes a mistake. Through there, pretty clean. Get into P1. It's a nice move. Let's have a look at it. We're going to leave him the space on the inside. Brake late, swing it round. And we've got the inside for that corner. We're up to P1. Don't know what happened to him there. But he managed to carry the speed pretty nicely. Don't know if he lost the rear. It was on the curb. No, he just swung around nice. It's in our toe. So yeah, we're swinging left, we're still swinging right. Just want to minimize this pace as much as possible. So like, we don't mind going side by side. Just going to get in front of us. Making sure we don't hit him, we don't make contact, we don't want to take him out. Yeah, that'll just be dirty driving. He's swinging it left. Yeah, I knew we got the speed. We could go around the outside, swing it back to the inside. We should have the next corner. We got it. We're in front. Make sure we brake. We don't outbrake ourselves. Trying to shake that toe. Going to give him the inside because we know if we got the outside we can leave him space on the outside of this corner. He gets in front of us, so and we can go and hold the inside, but he's in front of us. And here, what happened here? Nothing. Did we go into the back of him? Really, I wanted to be in P1 after this corner. So we go to the inside. No, we didn't touch him, he just outbraked himself. Which allowed us to get up to P1. I think he had to outbrake himself. He was just going to give me the inside. So yeah, he outbrakes himself. We didn't touch. We got a bit of wheel spin, yeah, but we managed to hold it and get on the throttle. We knew if we had P1 for this corner here, then we won the race really. So we just swing it, we don't want to give him more pace. We're going to hold the inside for this corner like we've done before on the second lap. And yeah. And I was like, what happened here? I thought it was my fault after the race. I thought it was definitely my fault. I don't understand that maybe I pushed him out. But let's have a look. We're going to have a look from his view. We'll go watch it. Basically, what happened is he turned in too early and turned into me, pushed himself out, and then yeah, that took him out. So we done absolutely nothing wrong here. He was on board with himself. We're going to hold the inside, we're going to leave the space. Sometimes you can swing it out to the outside, but we haven't done, and he's just turned in too early before we even turn in for the apex. And yeah, he's taken himself out. And I thought that was our fault, but yeah, it definitely wasn't. Sim was turning in a bit too early. Maybe like half a second too early, maybe even less than that. Definitely so precise. Like he's turning in way too early if I'm there. He can't be turning in for the apex if the car's on the inside. Like he's turning in as if he's going to catch the apex, but he can't. He's got to go around the outside. But it's tough. It's a lot of slack. He knows that whoever's in front in these corners is going to win the race. taps up, the swings and wide, just loses control and he's out. And that's it, we go win the race. And that was definitely not our fault. After this race I thought that was definitely our fault. Get a penalty for that. So even if he did make the mistake, we get that penalty, he probably would have won the race. He just stayed behind us. But yeah, it was a good race, some really close battling, good driving, good clean driving. And yeah, I guess that's why you shouldn't presume whether you've done something dirty or someone else has done something dirty. Just always look at the replay, watch the race, and yeah, have a look at it. But anyway, that's it from me. If anyone watches the video, I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you later.